Hello and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for February 13th. We are looking at the US-Japanese yen pair. This pair closed up, had a very a decent range for today, but closed from open to close fairly small range. We are looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 78.02, possibly as low as 77.15. Look for some resistance around 77.75 and look for some support around 77.15. Now the Euro-USD pair, this pair closed closed on its lows. We are looking for it to continue moving overall sideways. Look for it to potentially go as high as 133.58, possibly as low as 130.39. Look for some resistance around 133.25 and look for some support around 130.75. Now the pound-US dollar pair, this pair continues to move to the downside, retrace the gap. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 158.91, possibly as low as 156.39. Look for some resistance around 158.50 and look for some support around 156.50. Now the US Swiss continues to move sideways, moving higher. Close the gap. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 0.9264, possibly as low as 0.9047. Look for some resistance around 0.9225 and look for some support around 0.9105. Alright, now as far as news announcements go, we do have some significant news announcements being released tomorrow. We have the Japanese bank, the Bank of Japan, releasing their rate decision. Not sure when that is being released. However, the consensus is they're going to hold rates at 0.10%, which would not be any surprise. Now, the pound is releasing their consumer price index for January at 4:30 a.m. Eastern Time. They're showing a slight drop from 4.2% down to 3.6%. We also at 5 a.m. Eastern have the German ZEW survey economic sentiment for February being released. Of course, that will affect the euro. They're showing an increase from a negative 21.6 up to a negative 15. Then at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, we have the U.S. advanced retail sales for January being released, showing an increase from 0.1% to 0.7%. Now, what am I looking for during this next session as we're going into this next session? Well, if you notice in the U.S., let me zoom in, the U.S.-Swiss pair, we have been moving sideways for a good while. We have an area of fairly strong resistance that we've had several times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times there, and we are looking for it to retrace up to that point and then reverse and head lower. So from just looking at this standpoint, we'd want to put our stop loss a little bit above that high and then put our exit right at previous areas of support. This is a counter trend play now. We'd be risking about 39 to 40 pips to gain right at 110. So risk to reward very strong there, more than 2 to 1 there, and we'll look for it to pull back and hit the 0.9224 mark and then move lower and exit at 0.9114. Well, I hope that helps, and until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.